What's up, guys? Here we're gonna see 4 and bring you a Cookie Monster Munch for the ATARI 2600. And it's one of those games, of course, is supposed to be educational. And you see here, controlling Cookie Monster here. Now, if you've never heard of this game here, all you do is pretty much your Cookie Monster, or at least one of the levels, and you're supposed to bring this cookie to the cookie pot. And that's pretty much it. It's like a little maze of sorts. One thing I should probably mention, and there's actually a nice graphic there for Cookie Monster for the system. Something I should mention is the overlay controls here. What I mean by that, you actually don't use a joystick. You have to use a special overlay, which uses like, you know, when you look at your keyboard, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's like 3 by 3 keys. Well, it goes something like that. And you put the overlay for this game over it, and you control Cookie Monster up, down, left, and right, and pick up. And I pretty much had to map the buttons because, of course, I don't have the system or the game, so I'm pretty much showing it. So this is the second level, and you're supposed to bring 2 cookies to the cookie pot. Ain't that exciting? And I think it might use 2 blue colors, I should say. The music is not that bad. And then there's, of course, Cookie Monster in the cookie pot. So he brings the dirty cookies to the cookie pot and takes the dirty cookies out of the cookie pot and eats them in old-fashioned 20th order. And of course, he gets high and he wants more cookies. Now that's pretty much level 1. So what I'm going to do next, once I've put the dirty cookies in the dirty pot, I'm going to actually show you one of the levels, which you're a human, or at least you think you're human. Of course, 26 power these days here. And I guess he kind of looks like Cookie Monster. I'm not quite sure. It could look like a blue glob. That's close enough anyway. I'm not sure what the fence is for, but the fence actually comes a little bit important later on. At least unique to the levels, which I'm going to show you once I put the dirty cookie inside the dirty pot. And you don't have to ding me on saying dirty because, well, who goes like come out of nowhere and finds a cookie on the floor or the ground, and who eats it anyway? Probably covered with dirty. A 1, a 2, and 3. And if you don't know French, that means 3. Hee hee. And he gets high. So there's more levels, but yeah, I'll probably show you one more here because of the nice purple they're showing there for 2600 powerfulness at the time. I'll be honest with you, and back in the day, I didn't recall seeing this game here for rent. Or at least where I live here. Mostly it's Dig Dug or Vanguard or Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, but never this. Maybe because you have to use an overlay gamepad, which back then nobody that I know owned. I don't think I recall ever seeing on sale. I don't think Kmart had it or anything. At least up in Canada where I'm at. And he's making a spectacle of himself. There's a lot of crumbs there for eating the dirty cookie. Okay, I'll stop saying dirty. If I'm a color mode there, don't worry about it. So I think it starts level 5. That green bar down below is a timer. Makes it a little bit challenging. So this time around, a little bit different game here. Pretty much you have to bring the dirty cookies to the dirty jar. But this time you got competition. You actually got Cookie Monster up there. And he'll eat the cookies. And you'll probably see, yeah, he's starting eating the cookies. Sometimes he'll chase you eating the cookies. Plus, you also find a timer. So once he's finished eating the cookie, he'll go back to fence. But if you do have a cookie in your hand, he'll start eating them right away or chase you down. As far as I know, he doesn't kill you, which is probably a sin in itself, but... Well, let's bring those cookies there. No, it's not saying dirty. We'll say piggish. Oh, it makes the game a little bit interesting there. Now you being Cookie Monster. Too bad it wasn't a... actually, there is a two-player game in this mode, but one to suffice. Once I finish this level here, I'll show you another level of Cookie Monster. There's actually an invisible level, level 10, but that's almost hard. Obviously, we'll say almost hard. It's almost impossible. But of course, if you like the challenge, or you love delivering those type of cookies to that particular jar, go right ahead. And this is pretty much at the level here. Because you're delivering cookies, you don't see Cookie Monster eating the cookies, because he's the bad guy. And Cookie Monster and bad guy, they don't work well hand in hand. So that's how pretty much it is to it. It's just about 10 levels with 2 players, so it's about 20 levels if you include the 2-player option. Makes this get a little bit complicated, so I'm going to try level 9, and I'll be quiet. So that's pretty much it to the game, so I'll let the level go here, and I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.
You